Most people, when they think about herbs, they think about things like barks and roots and berries. And within Chinese medicine, certainly that's the mainstay of the things that we use. But in Chinese herbalism, we actually incorporate things like shells and bugs and animal parts. So if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, make sure you talk to your Chinese herbalist before you start accepting some herbs so he can select the correct formula for you. So I just wanted to take a moment to show you some of the more interesting things that we sometimes use in the Chinese herbalism. This is one of my favorites. It's a gecko, and it's just the way they're prepared. They're kind of put out on a stick, and most of the flesh is actually removed, so we use the carcass of it. That one's used in combination with other herbs for people who have shortness of breath with maybe a little lack of libido and maybe some dull, achy, low back pain. So you might find that in a formula if that's what you're being treated for. This one's not very commonly used, scorpions. And so we'll oftentimes add this both topically or internally for issues with pain. Actually, the greatest pain-killing property is in the tail. This is one a lot of people have heard of. This is myrrh, as in frankincense and myrrh. This is oftentimes used for trauma, swelling, and pain. So frankincense is oftentimes used in combination with it. These, some of you may have seen on your trees. It's the molting of a cicada. We use this, what's called the doctrine of signatures, and that's what's used for skin disease oftentimes. This is one that in live leeches is more common in Western medicine now, but we actually use dried leeches more commonly internally for what we call blood stagnation or pain. This is one of the more interesting ones. We call it dragon's teeth. In reality, it's fossilized mammal's teeth. We use this for a lot of mental disorders, and it's oftentimes powdered and then added at the end into the formula. This is a more interesting one. This is silkworm feces. We actually use this for certain types of pain. Surprisingly, both flying squirrel feces is used as well as this type. And this is a centipede. We also use this one for pain, oftentimes in combination with the scorpion. So make sure you know what's in your formula if you're concerned.